Hey guys, thanks for tuning into In Touch Airsoft, and today I just want to go over why M4. And what that pretty much means is why I chose to play with M4s and customize and buy M4s compared to other airsoft guns out there. Just real quick, if you're just starting airsoft, I really do stress that you should get an M4 personally. That's my opinion. Just because it's easier to customize, you can find them a lot easier. And if anything goes wrong with them, if you bring them to, I don't know, your local airsoft shop, the tech knows how to take apart M4s. Any airsoft tech definitely knows how to take apart an M4. And it'll just save you a headache when you're new to a play and you really don't know what you're doing too much. So now we got that out of the way, I brought down two of my M4s just to give you guys a look at how different you really can make them compared to one another. Here's my outdoor M4. It started out as Aries M4A1, retailed for like $235, picked it up. I mean, it's really one of my favorite guns I've ever owned. What I did to it, I put the Magpul handguard, I got a nicer, well not nicer, but I guess a sniper pistol grip, something like that. And I've got a Magpul stock. Really love the Magpul stock. And of course I got the PEC box and the ACOG. This is a 4X and the silencer. So that's pretty much all I did to it. But as you can see, just those few things can really make your gun look a lot different. This looks nothing like it did when I first got it. And in a month it's not even going to look like this because I'm one of those people that, you know, they look at their guns, it gets old, so they start putting new stuff on it. So that's why I really, really do like M4s. And the other one I got for you guys is my G&G GR15 in black. Also completely different looking gun, but they're both M4s. Now I've got the flashlight on the side, got a nice little PEC box up here, got my ACOG, and you know, that's pretty much all I've done except for the, I guess, the Magpul sling, which is actually a pretty good point. If you're looking for a sling, definitely spring the extra few bucks for the Magpul spring, because, not spring, I mean sling. Mostly because I've gone through three slings, and this is the only one that's really lasted me, and I really put this thing through a lot of abuse. This Aries is really heavy, and I've actually used this sling on this gun. So let me tell you, this gun's probably, I don't know, probably like almost 11 pounds. So yeah, it's pretty heavy, and the sling holds up just fine, and that one's a lot lighter because it's a plastic body. So hey, the sling holds up just great with that one too. So that's why M4, really, just you can do whatever you want to them. You can see the difference between these two. They look nothing alike, but they're both M4s. And just because when you first buy an M4, it's almost like drawing something. You can make it whatever you want. If you buy a G36, you really can't customize it that much. There's not a lot of rail space. There aren't very many RASs out there for them. And it's just hard to customize in my opinion. But the M4, you know, there's dozens of RASs, there's dozens of stocks, there's dozens of pistol grips, there's dozens of everything. And internally, I mean, they're the easiest gun to work on because all of the parts you might need you can find online, or you probably can find them at your local airsoft store. Because local airsoft stores, little ones, like I know there's one in Kenilworth by me, they really hold a lot of M4 parts because everybody has M4s. But just because everybody has M4s doesn't mean that they're all the same. So that's probably the biggest reason I would say get an M4, because you can customize it however you like. And also you can get them pretty cheap. I know evike.com, that's where I usually get my stuff. They sell Matrix M4s that are pretty good for like 100 and I think like $50, which is a great price for an M4. And especially if you're a beginning player, I'm telling you right now, don't go to Sports Authority and get their see-through plastic M4. If you really want to try the sport out and give yourself a chance out there, you're going to want to go to Evike, spend a few extra bucks, and get a reputable gun that'll really hold its own compared to the other people you're playing with. Because chances are you're going to be playing with people who've done this for maybe a year and a half. And after a year and a half, you know, people really start to get into their guns and making them a lot better, you know, switching out their springs, their pistons, everything like that, you know. So I've seen people take like $200 M4s and put like $600 into them, and I mean their guns are amazing and everything, but you're gonna find those people that just spend that kind of money on their guns and are really gonna outshoot you if you buy a Sports Authority or a Dick's Sporting Goods gun. So that's pretty much all I got to say about them. I mean, I love Enforce. I love the way they look. I love the way they function. I love how I can customize them however I want. I love how easy they are to get. And, you know, they're really, really great platforms. They really are. So if you really like this video, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to the top, and maybe if you want to leave some comments or hit the like button, I'd really appreciate that too. But I guess I'll see you guys next time.